you better hit a phone ring. Look, mama, I done made it on TV. Yeah, I know my head is mad just to see me. Lot of fuck niggas wishing they could beat me. Shit rough, but I make it look easy. Coming up out the ghetto wasn't easy. Believe me, welcome to the BangShow. Welcome to the BangShow. Turn my mic up, turn the lights down low, turn the lights down low. Welcome to the BangShow. Turn the lights up, turn my mic up, turn the lights up. Welcome to the BangShow. Me, it don't matter. Mama raised me around some scammers. I ain't had shit, it don't matter. Good thing that I never panic. I always gonna get what I'm after. I always feel better in Bangland. I used to dream about a Mercedes. Speaking of, let them burn their bridges up, but they cannot bring me up. I see a video call option to call you, but I don't want to mess my live stream up. Have everybody go to tap in and put their input. Here you go, calling right there. Yo.
That joint right there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, so I'm not sure if they can hear you on the other side of the live. Give me a second. I wouldn't even be able to tell it wouldn't be nobody in here right now to even tell us either. But basically, you was talking about the duality and everything, which I feel like make perfect sense. Hold on one second.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so you was talking about the duality, which makes perfect sense. So all in all, you feel like whatever's going on up there is supposed to be happening, and it's a good thing. It's nothing to worry about.
Well, I mean, that's just my my opinion of things overall. I guess, like you said, you err on the positive side of things. I'm optimistic as well, but I understand that without one thing, there is not another. So I guess that's just my optimism speaking. Like, okay, if it is some man-made portal, whatever they doing, opening up, like I said, like connecting realms or whatever, not only bad things will come of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like, it's not just going to be bad things coming through the portal, or if it is, whatever. If I don't necessarily agree 100% that that's what's happening, but I don't discount that it is possible. But with that, I don't think that it's just going to be like, just, ghouls and goblins and, spirits from the other side coming, coming through. But if it is, some way that we're interconnecting with another realm, or some way we're interconnecting with another earth, then I don't think this is going to be bad. I guess that's just my optimism showing. Like, I don't think it's just all bad.
It's all really, honestly, it's all different to me because, like I said, with me being 34, I never, with my time being on this earth, I've never really experienced it's like, I can't explain exactly what it is, but it's been a weird-ass energy in the world. It's been weird, like, and I'm not even talking about, like, just the normal shit like violence, the normal evil shit that's been happening forever. I'm just talking about, like, I just feel it. Do you feel any difference, or do you feel like everything just been pretty much normal with you and your personal life and shit? Do you feel any different?
With myself, hell no. But I feel like that's a personal thing, though. I feel like ignorance is bliss. That's a true statement. So when people don't have any awareness of spirituality, themselves, the earth, science, anything, then they completely oblivious to what's going on, and they feel like everything is normal. You know what I'm saying? They continue to allow your emotions to dictate how they move throughout the day. But like you said, when you're spiritually connected, then you feel things more. Then you feel when the world is off tilt a little more. Then you feel when things are not going smoothly and naturally inclined. And even in that, like with you being connected, that gives you like you said, you protected already, that gives you the ability to be able to cover yourself and be like, okay, that's not natural, or that's not right. So let me go this way, or let me keep my vibrations high so I don't get sucked into that, become susceptible to whatever that is.
That makes sense. When I say the word God, what comes to mind to you? Like, what is God to you?
In all honesty?
Yeah. Like, I'm just asking because it's different.
God is
different to everybody.
God is the black man.
God is the black man.
Yeah.
That's interesting, and people have said that before, but I'm asking because it's like one of the main things in the world that nobody can agree on or don't nobody know a specific answer to. And I'm like, to the point to where it's like, all right, forget what they've been trying to tell me. I know it's a higher power. I do have faith, but I don't want to keep praying and believing in the wrong thing if this is like really not what I'm supposed to be believing in, because I don't want to keep doing that. That's ignorant. So now I'm to the point where I'm just asking, like, I want it to lead me to the information I need to know so I can know I'm on the right path. Like, although like I said, I stay positive, high, my vibrations high, but at the same time, for instance, like how they say, how in the Christian churches, no disrespect to anybody, but it's like a white Jesus is the perception that they've given us since we were children. And now that I'm older, like when I was younger, I never questioned it or anything. Like I really just went along with it. But now that I'm older, I'm really just questioning stuff like, hold on. Something doesn't fully click with my intuition. Like, and versus being ignorant to it, I'm like, all right, at least let me hear everybody's perspective. Let me hear somebody that's knowledgeable. And if you believe that, why do you believe that? And hopefully, like I said, they can help me along my journey and figuring out exactly what's what, because they got us so mixed up and confused in this shit, bro. It's like, who wouldn't be confused with this shit? Like, it's right. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying.
No, I agree with you 100%. So my own church, everybody like probably came, if they black, came from the same place of being either Christian or Muslim, but most of them probably came from being Christian. I went full bore into that. After you grow up in it, then you go through your own life issues. You feel like, okay, I need some type of faith. So I go full bore into that. And for me, the thing that started to deteriorate was the question. Even while in it, still questioning, because I'm a scholastic person. I want to know. I want to know. I want to have reason. If this question is here, like if this is here, I'm questioning. I'm going to the people who are supposed to be teaching me. Like, show me something.
Exactly.
And I never get a solid answer. Like from the path that I grew up under, like as a kid, I lived in Massachusetts. Like I couldn't get deacons and pastors up there, and in New York, and my grandma's big church, and like even in Columbus when I moved here, I just never could find answers. So, and then personal life puts you on a trajectory, like you kind of separate or whatever, and that's when I really started. But I always put it like this: so they could find dinosaur bones, right? Yeah. They find the woolly mammoth tusk, right? Yeah. Why they found the ark?
Things that make you go,
Right? Okay, so then boom, that's one. So then two, the same question that you said. In the Bible it says God is a spiteful and vengeful God. Don't worship another God besides me, right? Correct. Do you for this many years of existence that he would have let that picture get off?
It's so much to be questioned and so much to be answered with this. That's why I'm saying, like, I think this is like, and then it's the side like, all right, was the religion and stuff just put here to make us confused and just have us like this? Like, that is so much. It's so many avenues you can look at this as, and it's. Oh man, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
So the number one thing is always going to be like religion will always be flawed because man involved. Anything where man involved, it's going to be flawed. So that's where I don't place any blame necessarily on the religion itself. You know what I'm saying? I look at religion at the moral compass. Like if you're a Christian, that helps you become a better person and not kill and not damaging the earth. Yeah. It's great. If you're a Muslim and you read the Quran and you won't just take the there are terrible Christians. There are terrible Muslims. You know what I'm saying? There are people who practice these religions or subscribe to these religions who aren't great people. So it doesn't really necessarily make you a good person, and the person doesn't hate the religion. I just think it's a moral compass, something to be like, this is what I'm going to leave. Like, I think more so that's what it was either created for, or if it did come from something greater than like earthly being. Put here for was to give some type of compass. Humans took it and divided it and separated it and made it, oh, this is mine. I want to make it this way so they can follow this. You know what I'm saying? I think everything has a snowball effect to it. In the beginning, the reason for it probably not the same for it now.
Makes sense. It makes sense. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You got some interesting perspectives on it, though. I see I ain't far off as far as the way you feeling about everything. It lets me know that I ain't far off, and I'm in the right, you feel me, right spectrum with it. I wanted to share some of these clips to my YouTube. Would you mind if I share some of the clips to my YouTube?
Oh, bro, not at all.
Love. I appreciate you tapping in, bro. I'm gonna definitely get with you soon.
For sure. Stay up, I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. You said Bangy and NSG Pac-Man soon, summer 22. Oh yeah, the summer need that. Tap in.
Me, it don't matter. Mama raised me around some scammers. I ain't had shit, it don't matter. Good thing that I never panic. I always go get what I'm after. I always feel better in Bangland. I used to dream